15-Minute Mondays, your kickstart to week high-energy 15-minute episode on the Success Blueprint. I'm your host, Daniel Greg Johnson. Let's get right into it. Welcome back, everybody, on the 15-Minute Monday. I hope that you had a fantastic weekend, and I hope that you checked out my new format, which is online on Thursdays from 3 o'clock in the morning, which is called Executive 5. We talk more leadership, more executives, one challenge, 3 moves, better leadership. So every Thursday from 3 o'clock in the morning, I hope to see you there. But let's get right into it. Let's talk about the cost of living brain tax. How money stress hijacks your decisions, and how you can take your mind back. Money stress isn't just a budget problem, it's a brain problem. And I have been dealing with people that are in financial distress. People reach out, ask for advice, ask if I can assist with some wisdom or with some points. And one thing to remember here is it doesn't only shrink your bank balance, it shrinks your thinking. It narrows your options, speeds up your reactions, and quietly turns you into a version of yourself you don't even like. Short-tempered, impatient, numb, overly cautious one day, reckless the next. That's the cost of living brain tax, the invisible mental fee you pay when your financial world feels uncertain. And this matters because when money stress hijacks your decision making, you don't just make worse financial choices, you make worse life choices. You snap at people you love, you avoid conversations you need to have, you stop taking healthy risks, or you take stupid ones because you're desperate for relief. This episode is about regaining mental control before your numbers improve. Not through motivational fluff, through a practical framework that helps you stabilize your nervous system, stop reactive decision making, and build a smarter relationship with uncertainty so you can move forward with dignity even in a tight season. So what's the problem here? What's the challenge? Financial uncertainty creates a constant low-level threat response. Even when you're not actively thinking about money, your brain is doing the math in the background. Can I cover it? What if something breaks? What if the income slows? What if I get sick? What if I can't maintain this? When that threat loop runs, the mind goes into survival mode. And survival mode has a predictable personality. You become reactive because everything feels urgent. You become impatient because your brain wants immediate relief. You become numb because feeling fully costs too much. And you become short-term focused because long-term planning feels unsafe. This is why just budget better often fails. Budgeting is logical. Money stress is psychological. If your nervous system is dysregulated, you can have the best plan in the world and still sabotage it. Because you're not operating from strategy, you're operating from threat. And what's the cost of the brain tax? What is the currency we're bleeding here? Here is what it steals. It steals clarity. You can't think broadly when your mind is scanning for danger. It steals patience. Tiny inconveniences feel personal because you have no margin. It steals connection. Because money stress makes people defensive. They interpret neutral comments as criticism. They withdraw or lash out. And it steals self-trust. You start doubting your ability to handle life. And not because you can't, but because you've been living under internal pressure for too long. And the most brutal part, tribe, the brain tax creates a loop. Money stress, reactive decisions, worse outcomes, more money stress. That loop doesn't break with more willpower, it breaks with better structure. And that is why I got a 5-step toolkit for you on how to regain mental control before your bank balance improves. This is the part you can use immediately, not when things get better, right now. Step number 1, name the threat. Don't become it. When money stress is vague, it feels infinite. The action that you take here, write down the exact fear in plain language. I am afraid I won't cover rent. I'm afraid I'm one emergency away from disaster. I'm afraid I'll disappoint my family. Then write one number next to it, the amount that represents the threat, even if it's ugly, even if it's uncomfortable. Vague fear hijacks the brain. Specific fear becomes manageable. You're not trying to feel positive, you're trying to feel accurate. Step number 2, build a 40-hour calm plan. When money is tight, people try to solve the next year in one anxious night. That never ends well, tribe. The action that you can take here, tribe, create a plan for the next 48 hours only. What must be paid right now? What can be postponed? Who needs communication? What one action reduces pressure quickly? This doesn't fix everything, I know that, but it stops the spiraling. Your brain calms down when it knows we have a plan for the next 2 days, not the next 2 years, 2 days only. Stability is built in short, credible steps. Step number 3, stop making decisions while dysregulated. This is the mistake people keep repeating, making big decisions in a threat state. The action that you take here, install one rule. No financial decisions when you're emotionally flooded. If you're panicking, you don't decide. You regulate first. Go for a 10-minute walk, drink water, breathe slowly, write the decision down and come back later. This is not softness. This is how adults avoid self-sabotage. Your future self should not have to pay for decisions made by a stressed version of yourself. Step number 4, create a minimum viable money system. When people are stressed, they either obsess over spreadsheets or avoid them completely. Both are forms of fear. The action that you take here, build a bare minimum system with 3 categories: essentials, rent, food, transport, medical; stability, small buffer, debt minimums; and then the third is progress, one thing that moves you forward even slightly. Then set one weekly money meeting with yourself. 20 minutes, same day, same time. Money becomes less scary when it becomes regular instead of random. The goal isn't perfection, it's consistency, tribe. Step number 5, reclaim autonomy through small wins that matter. When you're financially stressed, your brain looks for relief. That's why people impulse spend, overwork, or collapse. You need a healthier relief mechanism. Progress you can see. The action that you take here, build a weekly win ledger for money. I negotiated a lower payment. I cancelled one unnecessary subscription. I saved Rand 200. I made one extra sales call. I spoke to my partner honestly. These wins are not trivial. They restore autonomy. Autonomy is what money stress destroys. Small wins rebuild it. And that's your 5-step framework. Go back, listen to it again, write it down, make your notes, and then implement this, and it will help you instantly. And what's the deeper meaning here? What this is really about? Money stress isn't just about money. It's about safety, dignity, control, and identity. When finances are uncertain, people don't only worry about bills. They worry about what the bills imply. Am I failing? Am I falling behind? Am I becoming unstable? Can I be trusted? Regaining mental control isn't pretending everything is fine. It's refusing to let fear run the entire show. You can be in a hard season without becoming a smaller person. You can be under pressure and still be clear. And you can be uncertain and still be disciplined. That's psychological wealth, and that's what matters. And tribe, I've seen this with leaders and ordinary people alike. When money pressure rises, decision quality drops. Not because they're incompetent, but because they taxed. A business owner with a shrinking pipeline starts chasing every client, discounting too early, saying yes to bad deals. A parent under financial stress becomes emotionally unavailable without realizing it. A professional with debt becomes hyper-reactive at work because their nervous system is already overloaded. When they implement small stability structures, one weekly money meeting, one calm plan, one rule about no decisions while flooded, their confidence returns long before the income does. Their bank balance doesn't change overnight. Their inner state does. And that inner state changes outcomes. That's what I help my clients with. And these are examples from people that I've been working with that I helped to build these frameworks and strategies, how to overcome it. And they change their lives around just by being clear and not allowing that fear and that flooded dysfunction to run their life. What are some advanced strategies here? The decision delay rule. Delay non-urgent purchases by 48 hours. If it still matters, buy it intentionally. And the pressure conversation. Talk to one person you trust weekly about reality. Silence multiplies stress. You need someone you can trust. the autonomy deposit. Every week, do one action that increases future freedom. Skill building, outreach, debt reduction, system building. That's it. And as per usual, let me give you a weekly challenge, something that can motivate you immediately, that you can implement immediately, and will help you to feel empowered. Your weekly challenge this week: do the brain tax reset. Number 1, write down your main money fear and attach a number to it. Number 2, create a 48-hour calm plan. If you don't remember, go back, listen to it again. Number 3, implement the no decision while flooded rule. Number 4, set one weekly 20-minute money meeting. And number 5, record 3 money wins by Sunday. You will feel lighter, not because money is soft, but because your mind is back in charge. Trust me, tribe, do this and thank me later. That's it. There you have it, tribe. And if this spoke to you, if this episode put words to what you've been feeling, share it. Take the episode link, copy it, send it on WhatsApp Messenger, send it on Facebook Messenger, TikTok, wherever you communicate, to someone that has been feeling the same way. Share it. Someone you care about is paying the brain tax silently. And then subscribe, leave a review, and join me again next Monday for another episode. That's how we keep on growing the tribe, so that we together can get better at this thing called life and business. And let's not forget our sponsor, Doc Marty Mushrooms. When stress is high, clarity becomes a biological challenge. Doc Marty's mushroom blends are designed to support calm focus and cognitive resilience, a solid foundation when life feels financially tight. So visit docmarty.com. Listeners of the Success Blueprint receive a 20% discount on their first purchase, and your discount code is DAN20, DAN20. Head over to docmarty.com, leave some love, buy one of his products. You won't regret it. Marty is as passionate about people as I am. And in closing, tribe, money stress wants you reactive. It wants you impulsive. It wants you numb. It's like a little creature influencing you. Don't give it that victory. You don't need perfect finances to be mentally stable. You need structure, truth, and small acts of autonomy. Take your mind back first, and your money decisions will follow. Because the moment you stop paying the brain tax with your peace, you start building a life that can recover. And if you need assistance, reach out to me. I'm here to give you some input. I'm here for a consultation call if you want one, and we can talk about it and build some systems. Reach out on social media, on the podcast platform with a message, and I am happy to assist. That was it, tribe. I hope that you had a fantastic time. Don't forget, on Thursday morning from 3 o'clock online, our Executive 5, powerful new format for leaders, executives, and people that run businesses, and general for life too. It will always help and have some meaning. So check out Thursday's new format, the Executive 5. Until then, I hope that you have a fantastic week. That was it. That's Daniel Craig Johnson, your host on the Success Blueprint, with my promise, I'll be back. Take care, tribe.